Hey, what's up to everybody out there? Welcome to another edition of the Round Table Talk. We are back here in beautiful downtown Miami, and we are now looking at one of our final destinations here. Well, our final actual destination, because we are going to be doing a food video here at a restaurant, but we're going to do that later on. This, if you've seen here, this is the Bright Line and the Bright Line train station, and also the Metro Rail Historical Overtown Lyric Theater Metro Rail station as well. And this is 3 Miami Central, which is a parking, garage, and mixed-use development. It's not an apartment building. It has office buildings and office spaces, and it also has a parking garage. It has an Einstein Brothers Bagels, and they also here have a Publix, what we're coming up on. But this is not what we are here for. We're doing a video of another new thing that's just recently opened up within the last 5 months here. It is called Sawyer's Walk. Well, it is part of Sawyer's Walk, and it is called 55 Block, which is a new mixed-use development here in the downtown Miami area. As you can see, this is the Publix here. We have to cross the street to get to this here. Let's cross the street. Get across the street because the light is changing. And this is 55 Block, which houses a Target, a Burlington, a Ross, a Aldi, and a Five Below, and the residencies at Sawyer's Walk. Now, here is the entrance to the Target here, and we're going to take you on a little walk. This is the first Target I know that has a wine area. These are the stairs and escalators, I believe, to the parking area. So, and this is the signs to Burlington. So now this is quite interesting, because when I first came here and I was asking, this is Starbucks that's inside of Target. Of course, all of the Targets have Starbucks. When I asked them how to get to the other stores, they say, oh, you have to go around and go inside the doors and take the elevators. I'm like, take the elevator? So all of the stores here are not downstairs. This is Block 55 shop entrances. And now we're going to come into here. We take the elevator going up.
Really much.
So look at this snow.
This
elevator slow. This side, this side, this side, this side. Either or. And this is the location here. Burlington. This is this is Burlington right here. This is the future home of Walls. They haven't opened up yet, but you can see from the blue outline this is supposed to be Walls. Now I did visit here I believe a month ago or so. I mean, a co-worker friend of mine, we came and we actually was here because we went to Five and Below. And this is also Aldi. If you don't know what Aldi is a supermarket chain which recently they bought the Winn-Dixie food chain. I think I talked about that in one of my videos in the past when they bought the Winn-Dixie food chain. Now I'm quite sure this is on the 6th floor, by the way, and I'm like, wow, the 6th floor? Like, really? So this is like, and Aldi is supposed to be like a low budget, cheap, like supermarket type brand store where you can actually, Five and Below is like $1 to $5 and beyond, like a dollar store here. And of course, up the way you have, the parking. I mean, you have the parking garages. You also have the residencies that sits here as well too. I may go back inside all these later on to go shopping. I need to get a few household things and stuff like that, but I may go back up in there. I visited all these back in last year. There's one in Hollywood that I visited, and I ended up going to that one. And I ended up, it was okay. It wasn't nothing. Here's an overview of downtown Miami. As you can see, this is not what it used to look like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, you didn't have all these high-rise and condominiums. The tall building right there, the brown building is, of course, the government center where the county commissioners and the county mayor reside at. That's also where the government center Metro Rail Station house. Right across the street, there's the post office right there. And right across the street from the post office, there's the Miami Police Station. That's not the county police, that's the city police. And of course here is I-95. And of course you have, if you can't see it, you can see the Camilla's House, which is a homeless shelter organization and public storage. And of course another mixed-use development that's part of the Bright Line Miami Central Station as well. And the 6th floor is Burlington, Walls, Aldi, and Five Below. 4 and 5 is monthly parking passes. 3 is short-term parking. 2 is short-term parking, which is also the elevators and entrance to Target. Because the 3 and 2 is for the parking for, I guess, the shoppers of the areas. And 4 and 5 is, I guess, the people who live here. And the residency has serious walk entrance on the north side of the building that we're going to probably venture to as well. And I guess we're going to fast forward. Okay, we're back out here. Excuse me. No, it's okay. We're back out here. And if you're wondering, I did fast forward because that elevator ride going up was taking too long and it was stopping and people getting on and the elevator was slow. For this to be a new mixed-use development, the elevator is really slow and it's big enough to hold like 2 or 3 carts in it. And if you're wondering what it's at, this is Northwest 6th Street and Northwest 2nd Avenue. Right here, as I say, there's the post office, and of course we're going to the Publix. We're going to go around in the other areas to show you the other areas of this place as well. We're going to show you the other area of this, which is called Sawyer's Walk, which is a little walking area. Now, before this place got built, this was just a big old empty field that wasn't being used. It was not being used by anybody at all. It was just a big open field and it was not being used. This is the residency at Sawyer's Walk. So this is where the residents live here. And of course, this is where all the residents live. Now, Sawyer's Walk is basically was just a little walking path, and it connected, it basically was like connecting Overtown to downtown, but it's like a short-lived walking, which is what you see here now. And we're gonna walk down here because this is called Sawyer's Walk here. This was like a little walking path that was I don't know the history behind Sawyer's Walk. I don't know if it have any significant history or if it's anything that significant that happened here. But these apartments been here for years. They look new, but they've been here for years. I knew somebody that stayed up in these apartments at one point. I don't know if they stay there now because that was over 10 years ago. And this is Sawyer's Walk here. Now they redid Sawyer's Walk to make it into conjunction with the retail and mixed space use here. Now I don't think they're going to be adding any more. I don't think they're going to be adding any more mixed use like stores here, because it looked like they only had those stores there that they was using, the residencies at Sawyer's Walk. So, and there's a little mini dog park, which is cute. It's not a big dog park, it's a mini dog park. And as you can see up there, that is I-95. And this building wraps all the way around the area. Now this building is kind of big, but if you go inside the Target is relatively small. It's not one of like regular Targets that you normally see on big Targets where they have a lot of stuff, because they only have, because most Targets that you enter, remember we did a video of the Dadeland station, and that Target is big because that Target not only does it has a Starbucks, but it also has a Pizza Hut Express, and it has several things there. This Target only has a Starbucks. They don't have a restaurant inside of this Target, so you can't get nothing to eat unless you're getting one of the little treats at Starbucks. And they do have a wine place where they do have a wine store inside of this Target. So that's one good thing about it, but it is small. I've been in there, so you're not getting a lot that you normally get in the big Walmart stores. You're getting more, and then when you're trying to find stuff, you gotta go around the whole perimeter of it. This Target's only been in, this building's only been in business for a couple of months. They opened up in the late last year. I probably visited probably November or December of last year. I don't remember, but this has probably been only open for a few months. We've walked around this whole building. We're back here to where we started at. So we're back here to the block entrances and shops. So yeah, you can walk this building in less than 10 minutes. And if you're going into the shops, that's a good thing. I was trying to figure out what the car was doing, but yeah. So the only thing that's really bugging me is the entrances to the shops, because all of the shops are not on the first floor. The only shop that's on the first floor is Target. All the other shops is on the 6th floor, so you have to go up on the elevator, and you have to take the elevator, because I don't think you want to walk up 6 flights of stairs to get to the shops. And I'm like, wow, that's too much flights of stairs. So this is, and then they have a sign that says Target is that way. Now if you see Target, it may look big, but in reality this Target is small. If you ever want to come out here, it's called 55 Block. It's just on the corner of Northwest 2nd Avenue and Northwest 6th Street. They target this, of course they target this as Overtown is getting a new shopping center, and a lot of this of course is near the Overtown area. Right down there, about 2 blocks away from here is the iconic Lyric Theater where a lot of famous like Billie Holiday and a lot of famous African American celebrities from the early 1900s performed there. And they have the 9th Street Pedestrian Mall is another location as well too. That's his kind of his story. But there's a lot of things. We'll probably get to them in other videos and future videos. But this is one of the places. So this is the 55th block mixed use development here. I thank you for watching this, because now this is the end of this. We're now, yeah, because this only took me a couple of minutes to do, so this is nothing, you know. And we're now going to walk away from here. I'm giving you an overview of this. These advertisement banners right there for, you know, the people who are traveling on 95. And I actually like this place because it gives me more shopping options here downtown. Because if you did see my videos and my previous, the ones I did for downtown is a dead zone for shopping. Like, there's not a lot of shopping down here in downtown, and now they're trying to rebuild and rebrand downtown as a shopping district. Because, you know, most of the buildings in downtown is government buildings, county offices, government offices, courthouses, you know, a lot of financial institutions. They main buildings are housed down here in downtown. It's a lot of, you know, office buildings. So now they're getting to the point where they're rebranding all of their you know, the shopping down here. Because, you know, back in the 90s, it used to be the premier shopping experience, but now it's not the premier shopping experience, and they're trying to bring that back by doing 55 block and all of these mixed use development, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Because it's a good thing because you're bringing back shopping to downtown. It's a bad thing is you're taking away history to where a lot of the spots that used to be down here that we grew up as a child with are being taken away. Like Bicentennial Park was a park that was here in the mid 90s, and where it got, you know, revamped into a museum park, which is a good thing and a bad thing. You know, I've never really been to Bicentennial Park as a child, but, you know, you took away a lot of the stuff that used to have there, like the Ultra Music Festival, you know, the House of Horror and stuff like that, and you made it into something interesting. So it's good. So this is the Miami Police Department. We wasn't going to do an episode of this, but we're coming to where I had to, you know, I'm done with the 55 block, so I'm doing a walk. But I want to thank all of y'all for watching this episode. If you visited this place and you've already been here, comment your experiences. Do you think this is a good mixed-use development? Do you think this is not a not good mixed-use development? Do you think that they made use of the space? What do you think of how it is? I don't like the fact that the shops are on the 6th floor. Most of all the shops are on the 6th floor. I'd rather for all the shops to be on the 1st floor. But I guess they had to make space for like parking area and entrances and offices for the residency of there. But you could have did that up top like you did those things. But, you know, everything is everything. So this is the Roundtable Talk. I thank you for watching this episode. As always, stay safe, stay blessed, stay hydrated, and of course stay warm because it's cold. And I will see you in a little bit in the Roundtable, in our next episode of the Roundtable Talk. Take care.